there at the tidal basin for the cherry blossoms. I'm really hoping to get down there sometime over the next couple of weeks. Maybe next week might be my best shot at getting a warm look at those cherry blossoms.
I was going to say, you mentioned right there in the script how Saturday there's some events going on. Well, whoever is deciding to go down there this Saturday, bundle up.
Chilly.
It's going to be chilly. Yeah, we're reverting back to some of that cooler air, and out there right now we're dealing with it as well, thanks to all of this cloud cover that we have been dealing with for the last day or so. Of course, yesterday, though, it was not only cloudy, it was also raining at the time. Today, we haven't quite seen that precipitation, but there it is. The current temperature right now just outside of Hagerstown is about 51 degrees. And taking a wider look at the temperature map, I have watched these temperatures go up a few degrees over the last 30 minutes or so. So we're trying to bounce back a little bit here, but all morning long we've been situated in the upper 40s, and we just now got back to the lower 50s. So still a bit brisk all the way down toward the DC metro. Some warmer air is hanging out just to our south, and that is what we're waiting on as we go through the rest of the afternoon. Try to at least bounce back into the 60s. But this cloud cover, yes, it's making it difficult to do so. A layer of clouds all the way across the board here. You have to go back into the mountains to find any bit of sunshine on this Thursday, but still no precipitation popping up on the board, as most of that is confined right along the east coast to the east of this cold frontal boundary. But the center of this storm, which is still over the Great Lakes, still has to move east as we go toward the end of the day today and into tonight. And notice the precip on the backside of this system to the west. That is what we're awaiting on arriving then for tonight. And we can use all the precipitation we can get. This is the latest drought monitor. This room does not reflect the rainfall we got yesterday, so that's why the abnormally dry conditions got expanded, and we're even showing signs of moderate drought there just by Baltimore, just to the north of Baltimore Metro there. So that's why we need the rainfall as much as we can get, and there is a little bit more here on the horizon. Going to be dry this afternoon, and then that rain does return for tonight. A nice burst of showers is going to move across the area before midnight. And then as we go toward the weekend, it stays unsettled as brisk and very chilly air moves in by the time we get to Saturday. And that's all along with a clipper system that could produce some very cold rain showers to the east, but also then some snow over the highest elevations as that arrives on Saturday. So let's check this out. Again, throughout the rest of the afternoon, it stays very cloudy but very dry. But there's the signs of those showers starting to redevelop as the center of that storm passes nearby, and we're going to get that line of heavier showers passing through close to 9 to 10 o'clock tonight, and that will be rather quick moving. And then by the time we get into your Friday morning, things are clear to go as far as precip goes, though we are going to have a hard time shaking the cloud cover tomorrow as west winds pick up at a pretty good clip. And notice how we're starting to see that precipitation back over the mountains as we roll along throughout your Friday night into Saturday. And look at how some of that is turning out in the blue there, as we will continue to watch for that possibility of some snow in the highest elevations and cold rain back to the east. So yes, staying unsettled for the most part, but precipitation is going to be a bit scarce other than tonight, and temperatures will fall with highs only in the 30s and 40s on Saturday and Sunday, lows down into the 20s. Not quite done with that chillier air just yet.